All right, good morning, traders. SPY getting a little bounce there. We got a pretty quiet morning here. Everything real quiet. So what's the cryptos looking like today? Well, still having breakouts in the crypto market. Cartesi up 41%. Now I'm currently in STRN. This is from Tuesday, I think I swung this. Or yesterday. Actually, I got in this yesterday. And it never cracked below this trend line, so I'm still holding it, looking for it to break 5. It's right there at it, but I don't know if it's going to break or not. This is kind of an ugly morning. All the price ripper scanners only got 3 stocks on it, which is pretty ugly. Let's see, PPSI. Where's it got to break? It's got to break 9. See this 15-minute. 15-minute looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and start building a position on this. There's 10 to start out with. STRN still holding up so far. PPSI's got to break 850. It may not break it this first time. It doesn't look like it's going to in this 1 minute, but we'll see. Actually, the 5 minute. This is a bit of an ugly candle. So this candle here needs to hold up this 830 area. I'm gonna add 10 more. So now I'm down to 839 average. We'll grab 10 more because it's starting to push up. Now I got 30. It's starting to break 850, giving a little test there. Bam. Nice break over 850 there. Testing this 870, 875 is pre-market high. Got to break that. Once we break pre-market high, this can start running. I'm going to add 10 more here. Just because it looks like it's going to try to rip. So my average now 847. We're holding over 850. See how's STRN doing? STRN with a little pullback. Got some selling at 865. They're getting taken out. So yeah, here we go. We're super close to testing this pre-market high. Bam, there we go. Let's go, PPSI. Busting right through 875. New high of day at 889. I like what I'm seeing here. Where's that resistance? So right here at 9, we're going to have strong resistance. So actually, break over 9 will be when it can start ripping. Because you see right through here, all these peaks where $9 hit at multiple times. And then that was support for a little bit. So actually, we got to break 9 too. Got 1 minute. Well, actually, this candle's fixing to close. Very nice close there. We should test 9 here. While selling at 890. Nice TRN still holding at 480, still holding right above the 10-day on the 5-minute. We have almost a double top there at 890. So yeah, looks like this possibly could pull back to the 850. It's trying to hold up 865 right now. What's the SPY doing? SPY's at 464. We got to keep an eye on the SPY. You see having another dump out of market open. What just happened to PPSI? Now it just disappeared off my... Yeah, so it looks like, well, we're still holding above that 860-ish area. See anything else going on? Fossil. Fossil has a decent 5-minute chart. If it can break 20, yeah, if it can break 20, it could run. Strong resistance right across there at 950. That needs to try to hold a support. You can see that's failing to hold a support if it is going to run. EVGO might be another potential play if EVGO can break over at 1620 area. EVGO is a lot higher float though. Alright, PPSI holding up. Looks like we're going to come back up for this test. If we can get through this 890 area. Big buyer just stepped in there. There we go. There we go. All the way up to 90. Or 9, I'm sorry. Let's see if it can break 9 here. Give us a little test. I need to see an actual test of $9 here. HNST, that's slowly climbing. Yeah, PPSI is the lowest float that we have on the scanner. And it's trying to give 9 a go. There it goes. Bam, right through $9. And we're starting to really push here. Let's see if the volume comes in, we get a big rip. Oh yeah, there we go. Up to 925. Come on. Let's see, 9 hold as support now. So we're probably going to doji out here above 9 unless 9 cracks. What's up, Daniel B? Let's see, whoops. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, 15-minute looking very strong, which it closes in 4 minutes. So this 15-minute candle close over 9. A lot of buyers sitting there at 9. Nice bounce off of 9 so far on this 1-minute candle. See, Mara just popped up. So crypto stock starting to run again. Here we go. Looks like we're going to push for a new high possibly. We're right at it. Buying going to keep coming in here. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. There we go. Three and a half minutes left. Looks like some support is trying to build at 910 now, so support's moving up. That's a good sign. Like this, now it's starting to try to hold 915. What's up, Chris Game Boss? How's it going, buddy? So we're just getting some selling at 925. Which shouldn't be much. Now okay, 930 actually 930, the bottoms of these candle wicks here. That is what's holding up. This 930. So breaking 930, we should see a run up to 10. What are you talking about, One Life? I know what I'm doing. I saw bros. But just consolidating for now. So at 9:15 cracks. So we're coming back down a little bit here. Go test 9, support some more. And we got 30 seconds for this candle to close. So it's got to close. This 15 minutes got to close over 9. Did get pushed right back up, but yeah, oh God. Well, I actually had a good tech guy from Spectrum yesterday, so I mean, it still took a lot more time than I expected. And then I had some issues with my Wi-Fi pods because I have Google Wi-Fi pods to spread the signal, and I kind of messed it up. So I had to like spend all day resetting my Google Wi-Fi pod system, making sure it wasn't the internet after he had left, because there was a problem. It's the same problem we've been dealing with, but I just made it worse by messing with my Google pods. So we did clear 9, just barely with the body. So if 9 can hold up here, we should see it start to move. And keep in mind though, it could come back down to the 828 to the 10-day moving average on the 15. Strand coming down a little bit, still above the trend line though. EVGO starting to pop up a little bit. I just don't like how many shares are in the float of this. It did rip the other day, 13 up to 19, so it may not matter. It looks like it's about to test and try to break 17. PPSI just kind of hanging around this $9 area still. Still have enough to pop 10 shares. I do. So I'll pop 10 shares just real quick to see if it's going to break over 17. I don't know how much it can run, but it does look like it wants to try to break 17. There it goes, testing 17. A lot of selling at 17 though. And it's slowly getting taken out. PPSI still looking okay. STRN bouncing back off at 475 area. Trying to push back to 5. Okay, EVGO, a little failed break of 17 there. I don't have enough to get any more of this. Let's see if I can get 5 of it. Nope. Alright, well. Just take that 10, I guess. See if it can maybe rip up to 20. Possibly make 40 bucks there. PPSI on the 1 minute is almost a head and shoulders pattern. If it doesn't push back over 9 real soon, then we could see it drop back off again. See, we're going to test 9. We're going to break back over it. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so breaking over the top of that possible shoulder. So this is no longer a head and shoulders pattern. This should be good to go here shortly. EVGO still holding right above that 6. Never mind. Started cracking there. There's some support at 1650. It's cracking up these upper shadows. So you draw a line, you can see it's testing that $9. $9 support area. Well, the 4 hour looks beautiful on this thing. 15 little double top there, but breaking out of this downtrend. I'm going to keep holding that 10 shares for a while. Here we go. PPSI starting to come back up. Yeah, we're about to get another push up here on PPSI. Really good there. What's the SPY doing? Whoops. SPY looking very bearish again. It's trying to hold up this area, but very close to cracking. So it looks like we're actually making a little bit of a triangle here. We got this downtrend now that's got to break, which is right at 920 basically. EVGO looking actually kind of the same, but now it's starting to push up back up to 17. And XRP, that had a quick little pop. Alright, if you're going to break, you need to do it soon. Yeah, don't get your face ripped off one life. This is a sketchy market with the SPY downtrending, and we're not really seeing a whole lot of action. I mean, the top gainers are 233%, which is not much. You know, this market's a little sketchy today. Well, yeah, we're looking pretty good on STRN. What's up, Jay Kratz? Good morning, buddy. So it looks like this is about to break through 17 here. Yep, there we go. See if it continues to push. Yes, it is. PPSI, I'm starting to break out of that downtrend right now. Got to break 915. STRN coming back close to 5. Break a 5. This thing might go. Oh, PPSI, let's go. Boy, I don't know what to do here. We got 3 of them. We got 3 of them about to have some moves possibly. Can you get over 930? Still getting held up at 925. Testing that 17 hard on EVGO. Little wick there on PPSI. EVGO is having issues with 17 still. Alright. PPSI gotta break 930. Gotta break over that high. If we don't start breaking over that, if we don't break for a new high soon, they lock that out. EVGO busting over 17 up to 1725. So we got a nice climb starting there. And we're back down to 9 again on PPSI. EVGO still climbing up to 1750. PSI giving up a little bit. Well, we're still just consolidating sideways, really. I'm gonna put a stop loss right under 875 for now. In case it cracks. We know that 9 is strong resistance, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that because what is going on here? Just trying to build some higher lows. EVGO trying to test that 1750 area. EVGO breaking over 1750, still running. What's up, DB? Need to ride to the yes, continue to be for a ride to the ER. Give him a ride to the ER, Daniel B. He keeps destroying his fingers, smashing that like button, man. You know how hard that is? It's bad for your hands. Now, in the 5 minute, we got a long ways to come back down to the 10-day. So it's trying to hold 1750. It needs to hold 1750. Then it could run up to 18. Let's see, PPSI coming back up again. Can it break out? Struggling so hard. Oh, good morning, Lori. I didn't see you was in here. I didn't see your comment. Sorry about that. Which one of you is going to break the hardest? There we go, breaking back over 915. Trying to push it up to the 920. Still getting rejected. I need to change. This trend line's a little off. Actually, let's just let me put oh, here we go. This is what the pattern is. Duh. What's wrong with me? This is a clear triangle pattern. It's a flat top triangle, but oh, whatever. That works good enough. EVGO with a little pullback. That 17 area. 1725. Well, STRM, a little pullback there. Well, I'm still trying to hold in that 480 area. It's fine. Alright, so looks like we got a few minutes on PPSI before it decides. It probably is going to push one more time, but get rejected and then come back down, and then we can see the bounce. Unless it just breaks out here. It could possibly break out here, but a lot of selling at 925. EPGO really coming back down. Oh, PPSI with a big break there. I just turned my head for half a second, changed the chart. There we go. Already up to 950. Let's take a stop loss out. We don't need that anymore. I'm going to put a stop loss on this one. What do I got? 10 shares. I'm going to put it under 17, like 1690. Well, yeah, let's put it 1689. That's my entry. PPSI still going up to 975. Oh, all the way up to 990. Let's see if you can get to 10. I'm not real keen on holding for very long today with the way the SPY's been doing all week. So I'm thinking about locking this out if it starts looking weak again. Gold selling at 970. I'm taking it if it cracks 950 as support, but so far holding it up pretty nicely here. I'm just going to put a stop loss at 948. About to get stopped out here. Oh, 950 still holding. I just don't like how far it can drop back on this trend line here. So I'd rather take this profit at 950. If it cracks EVG, oh, still trying to hold up 17. Right down to my entry. Let's see. Did the market change an hour later at 7? The fall back happened. Oh, so I got stopped out there. So it's $38 in profit. I'll take it. But yeah, fall back where you set the clocks back. That happened. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. Yeah, so starting to come back down. That's what I was concerned about. It was if it didn't keep that momentum. So just go ahead and delete this. But because of how steep this trend line was, come on. God, I hate this. I hate this so much. Why does this? There we go. But the trend line's back down at 906. So if it's not able to break out here, which it's curling down, looks like it's going to come back down too. So I don't know if this thing is going to be able to break or not. See, that 5-minute candle's got a minute left. It would have to shoot all the way back up to 1750. SPY still downtrending. Trying to hold 464. PPSI still trying to hold that 950 area. Alright, looks like EVGO might try to go again here. Pushing up. This last 9-10 seconds of this candle. Yeah, don't worry about DB. He just thinks he's, he's got to put his 2 cents in on everything, on everybody's stuff. I easily would have forgot that it was fall back. The only reason I knew this time, actually looks like PPSI might try to go again here. Consolidating re-break of, I'd say re-break of 975. Oh, nope. Little fake out there. Still, yeah, a lot of indecision right there. So I'm fine with getting out. Okay. I'm going to take a quick little break here because I'm out of PPSI with a little profit. Still holding EVGO to see if it can start really ripping. And then I got that STRN swing from yesterday that's still just going sideways at the moment. So I'm just kind of waiting things out. And there's really not much else going on. FOSL selling off. That's slowly climbing. Not a lot of volume. Yeah, look at the volume on some of these gainers. Just barely a million. So pretty much, yeah, EVGO and PPSI, the only things moving that I'm seeing. Oh, looks like PPSI is making this little bull flag on the 5-minute if it can try to go. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick little break while these are just kind of consolidating right now. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so we're still just right in there. PPSI did get up and test 10, so nice test there. It's still bullish, still moving. Oh, one life. You lost your hundo, man. And we're getting a nice push up here on EVGO. Let's see if this thing can go or not. And I can actually make a little bit more money off this $10. Because we should be able to get 220 at this point, the way this is starting to move. Okay, well, 19. 19 is where the next big resistance is going to be. Maybe 1850 as well. You don't know what a hundo is? What you 100 is 100. One life said he lost $100, so that's what's happening with the Veterans Day Fed bank holiday? Was it Friday? See, y'all giving Tony a hard time. I hardly ever know what the date is or what holidays are coming or anything. So Tony's doing good, just only forget the time change. All I do is just do. So I just forget everything else that's going on. I don't know. I only had 500 in my account to trade with this morning, but I don't know how much I actually used yesterday, so I'm not sure. Um, because yesterday I'm in still on STRN 150 shares, but I traded QUB. No, it wasn't QBT. It was RNXT yesterday. I traded and took a small loss on too. So I don't know if my funds didn't settle from Tuesday or not. Because what's today? Today's Thursday, right? Oh, that's why. Oh, I see. So today is Veterans Day and it's not clearing accounts. Gotcha. That makes sense now. Because I noticed I moved a grand out of Voyager from profits from the last week. And it hasn't cleared yet. And I moved that out yesterday. Usually it clears in 20, like the next day. But so that would make sense. See, I didn't know that shit either. Who cares? As long as I'm pulling profits, I don't care what day or what time it is. It doesn't matter. These profits is what matters. As long as you're getting paid for your time, that's all that matters. Looks like we're gonna try to go for 18 here. Um, Elvis. There's no way that oil goes down at this point. not with this administration. So I'm expecting oil to go to $100 a barrel, but I haven't checked it in a few days. So let's see if this will break 18, and then I'll check and see what oil's looking like. Good morning, Colombian. What's up, buddy? Glad to see you back. See, Lauren forgot too, so then it'd be you guys, you guys making fun of Tony for missing, the fall back or whatever. We're all human. We make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with it. There we go. Nice break of 18. Yeah. My hair definitely isn't worth 100. It's not even. Nobody would even pay to take my hair unless you're talking about my chest hair. I got plenty of that, but my head hair, man, that hair ain't worth a damn. I wouldn't pay $1 for this hair. I'd pay somebody to shave it. My wife won't let me. I'm trying to go full Vin Diesel. If I'm going bald, I might as well embrace it. I ain't trying to have the little side hair with the big bald spot and then down through here. I ain't trying to do all that. As long as my floof is still here, I guess I'll continue to not be bald. But as soon as the floof is starting to die, that's it. Vin Diesel all the way. Colombia, yeah, I've had internet problems. I had them really bad 2 weeks ago, and then they kind of got resolved good enough to where I could do things. But then we started having issues again. But everything should be resolved now. I mean, we're running pretty good today. We've not had any issues. Thinkorswim's working nice and smooth. So we're starting to test that 1820 area. The chest lettuce. Yeah, I'm gonna buff it like Mr. Clean. You crazy? I'm gonna have the shiniest bald head ever. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see the live streams because the light is gonna reflect off of my bald head straight into the camera and just blind y'all. Just gonna have to deal with it. And I ain't got chest lettuce. Chest lettuce is not enough. This is more like a chest nature reserve. That's more like it. That sounds a Manscaped commercial in the making. Those Manscaped commercials, at least the one I see. I know there's a couple of companies out there, but the one that's like you need smooth balls. Like it's so blatant. I love it. It's like, yeah. Instead of like normally that type of stuff is like, kind of whispered about, put in the shadows, like, hey, but they're just out there, just straight out, just get them balls smooth, man. Don't have hairy balls. I definitely ain't going with the Donald flap, man. I ain't trying to have. I ain't trying to be out somewhere and the wind blowing. My hair starts looking like Pac-Man. The wind's just blowing and it looks like Pac-Man just trying to eat the ghost. Beep, 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 beep. Nah, I ain't trying to do all that. No, I don't. I'm not aware of Angry Cops. Don't know who that is. Yeah, this rooster. Yeah, I look like a rooster. That's the purpose of this. This is so when the trolls like you, Daniel B, come in, I can start standing my ground, defending my ground like a rooster does, and just they like flick their head and stuff forward, and that that top little thing on top. They start kicking the ground with their feet, and they start getting ready to go. Well, if the guy is shaving his head and he's got it super shiny, then yeah, I probably would like him. Daniel B has 5,000 comments. I don't know what the hell's going on. Read the comments properly. Why don't you text properly? How about that? You tell me how to read my comments in my live stream. I'll read them how I want to. I'll make them about whoever I want to. Once you go properly read a chart, Daniel B. Oh! How about them apples? Since you love apples. We're having fun in here today, guys. We're having a joyous time. It's slow market. Might as well talk a little trash, have a little fun. We were up to 19 viewers, but when we started talking about my me going Vin Diesel and the chest lettuce and all that, we lost about 14. We just lost another one. There was Daniel B for one life, not for you. Oh, what'd you say, Colombian? I'm gonna see. All I see from you, Columbia, was here yesterday, but you saw I had the internet problems. I'm not seeing any other comment. Looks like we may be trying to push over 1825 here. PPSI selling off after that. Actually, it's even cracked the trend line, so that may be done. It still could try to hold right here. But looking at it on this 5-minute, if it doesn't hold the 10-day in the trend line, it's got a ways to drop back down. So I did a good job getting out of there. Just go and move his stop loss up some. If it starts breaking over this 1825, I'll move it up. Probably that 1775 area. See, fossil, that's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Yeah, so now that PPSI is kind of giving up right now, EVGO is really the only thing moving. EVGO just pushed over that 825, so we should see a nice pop up. Yeah, here it goes. Let's get a little resistance at 1850. So this is where all the congestion is, 1850 up to 19 at this point. Really all of 18 and 19 is congestion, but it's already halfway through 18, so just another 50 cents and we could see that break. If it doesn't get held up at 830 first. Because see, if you look real close, let me put this on the 15-minute. Right here, we're hitting we're hitting the top of this resistance back here at the 1840 area. So we need to see that break real soon. We could get held up there. Let's go ahead and move the stop loss up that 1775 area for now. Oh yeah, Columbia. Yeah, I didn't see the joke. Oh, unless you're saying, oh, I got what you're saying now, Columbia, and I got it. I got it. Now, don't apologize for a joke. Don't you dare apologize for a joke. We have fun here. We joke. We talk trash. I never ever want to see anybody apologize for a joke, except for Daniel B's, because his jokes are just terrible, and he should apologize because they're not funny. You only apologize for a joke if it's not funny. But I got what you were saying, I think. So it's all right. One Life's going back to the sheep farm. I don't know what you're doing there. Yeah, Lauren, you might want to lay off the coffee a little bit if you taking things real crazy like. Elvis, you bought some silver at last week at 23. Nice job, man. Nice job. I like it. Let's see. Let's put on these indexes and futures. Oh yeah, silver back over 25, broken that downtrend. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll do some analysts here shortly on some of this stuff, oil and gold and silver, because we haven't talked about it in a while. RNXT might be a bounce play. Let's see. Oh man, it's already running, breaking that downtrend. Very strong break, very nice bounce. I don't know when you called that out, Jay Kratz, but that's a very nice rip. Nice U-shape break there. Beautiful, beautiful U-shape. So I just got stopped out of EVGO, so a little $8 win there. So 46 on the day, and I still got STR in the swing. And it's looking a little ugly, but still holding this 10-day on the 1 hour, and I'm pretty sure on the 15. Let's see. And we're actually a little bit below it. I don't know if this thing is going to break today or not, or at all. It's a new IPO. We've been seeing some IPOs rip, and this thing's went up 2 days in a row, but it's really struggling to break that $5 area. It's just not getting enough buying volume. Let's see, 22 times 150. That would be about a $30 loss if I held it down to 460. That's my support at 462. Trying to hold this pre-market support like 470. We'll see if I can hold or not. Oh, but yeah, EVGO got all the way up to 18 and then gave up. And this is why I was taking small share. Besides the fact that my funds didn't settle, so I was taking small shares today just because the SPY right now is so volatile. But we are on a nasty downtrend, that's for sure. And so until the SPY crack breaks back over that downtrend, that could keep dropping. Looks like it may. Trying to hold up the 200 there. If it can't hold up that, sayonara. RNXT running into that some major resistance at $9. That was previous support. So if it can't break 9 today, then it's not going to do anything. PPSI still trying to hold up on that steep trend line. And we're all the way down. Yeah. Yeah, Elon, he just sold 10% of his shares of Tesla supposedly. I don't know if he actually officially did or what. Let me go back to that market watch. That's what I was looking at. Well, Tesla's green today, so I don't even know if it matters him selling 10%. It's hard to say with Elon. Elon and his crazy shenanigans are pretty ridiculous. Ooh, actually, I may have to get out here. This thing's starting to crack. I think this is... Let's go back to the 15-minute. So it's trying to hold up the 50-day on the 15-minute, that 460 area. Let's see, where's the range of this? I did throw a rick below the opening range, just barely. This 5 minute real quick. How does this stock move? We'll go ahead and remove that trend line because that's cracked. Just testing the 200 day. I tested it twice. Back there, right there in the after hours, right through here in pre-market. So this area has been pretty strong support. Yeah, you can see it pushing all the way back up to 460-ish area. Bam, all the way back up to 475. Okay, cool. So that's what I was waiting. That's what I was waiting for. Just making sure it wasn't going to crack there. Resistance at 465. I'm just going to put. I'm just going to put a stop loss below 450 just so I feel okay to walk away from my computer today. EVGO coming back up to 18, trying to break back over. PPSI still hasn't given up yet, but looking pretty weak. You can see where the tops of those candles are hitting the uptrend, and it's getting rejected under the uptrend. So this is probably about to dump. RNXT, yeah, it's just kind of giving up there after that push. So yeah, I'm not seeing too much else going on it. Yeah, STRN getting up there. Very nice. Come back alive. Look at that. Look at that buying. The thing came down and buyer said, nah, man, nah. This is not going down under 460 or 450. Y'all are crazy. That's a big buy and push there. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the heat map, One Life. What are you talking about, man? You look at the heat map, you get an idea of the overall direction of the market, man. What's wrong with the heat map? If this thing is green, the market's probably going, if it's majority green, it's probably going up. If it's bright red, it's going down. If it's mixed like this, then we're having a mixed sideways market. Woo, boy, look at this. This thing coming back alive strong all the way back up to 5. This thing might actually go. Big buying volume coming here off of that bounce. Could be possibly a Head and Shoulders. It's a real weird looking Head and Shoulders, but it possibly, well, actually no, I don't think it's a Head and Shoulders. Good deal. Okay. So let's talk about some of these indexes and what's going on there while we're waiting for that. The dollar index up to 95, so the dollar's still strengthening. But still way far away from this downtrend. No idea why the dollar's strengthening. There's some support right there at 90, I guess, which is part of it. Gold breaking out of this triangle. I expect gold to continue to go bullish. Gold has been ignored for a while, and now that the Feds are tapering and the stock market's coming down, you see some buying coming in there. Same thing with silver, breaking that downtrend. So silver still in this channel. Little inverse head and shoulders here on the silver. So shoulder here, head here, shoulder here. So it's breaking up. Just like when a head and shoulders pattern to the upside or pointing up or whatever usually leads to a sell-off. This inverse usually leads to a nice rip. So we're probably going to see silver back up to 27, 28 here soon. That's a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. And then oil's been broke out of its big wedge. So this is the first time it's broke that downtrend since before 2014. And it's got room. Like I said, I'm expecting it to get back to $100 a barrel in this area. So we shall see. But all the commodities stuff looking pretty good right now as the market's showing some weakness. And then, like I said, still getting some pop-ups in the crypto market. Bitcoin was able to rebound pretty nicely up to 65,000. You know, that little pullback yesterday I was not concerned about at all. As we see Bitcoin do that, it'll go from push for a big brand new high and then just get a hard rejection. It happened right there too. You know, it pushed up to 67,000 new high and then hard rejection. But we're still on the 10-day there, so crypto market's still hot. Still hot. And this looks like this is very close to breaking out. So this swing trade may actually work out. I could lock it out right now. It'll only be like 12 bucks. You're going to have to explain that one to me. That doesn't even make sense, One Life. That doesn't even make a bit of sense. Gold has performed negative 1% in 10 years. Let's fact check that. We got a chart. Let's fact check that. Let's see. I'm willing to hear you out on your argument for gold. Let's check it out and see. Oh yeah, it has performed negative since 2010, although that's only looking right here. So, yeah, 2008, the housing market crashed and gold skyrocketed. We're coming into another crash. So what do you think is going to happen? That tweet, this is the problem right now with America and the tweets and the memes and all that stuff. It's easy. It's so easy to pick one little thing and make a meme out of it and be like, oh, that's fact. Like gold has formed minus 1% in 10 years. Well, yeah, because it was all the way up at 150. Oh, I'm out of oil. Never mind. There we go. Oh, actually, completely wrong. That tweet doesn't even make sense. 2010, we hit a high of year this year to 2080. Or last year. And then it just broke this triangle. Yeah, that's nonsense. That tweet doesn't hold weight at all. Holds no weight. For the last 20 years, gold has performed from 232 an ounce all the way up to 2,000 an ounce. So gold has 10x'd in the last 20 years. So that's one of those BS tweets. Somebody who has no idea what they're talking about. I just told you how it's wrong. It's up. What do you mean? Look at the chart, One Life. Look at the chart. Why are you trying to make something out of a tweet? The chart it's 10x in 20 years. So I mean, obviously it's wrong. The tweet's wrong. Period. There's not even a debate. The tweet is absolutely wrong. Like, if its point was to show that gold is weak, then it failed miserably. See, but here you go again. You're trying to talk about, gold is not a get rich commodity. It's not a get rich type of thing. Gold is for wealth preservation. If you put your money in gold 20 years ago, guess what? Your U.S. money would be worth 20x now. You could buy a house with your gold cheaper than you could buy it in cash. But it's not about getting rich with gold and silver. It's about preserving the wealth that you have. They're steady hedges. That's why I trade cryptos. If I want to make a lot of profits quick, I'm going to trade cryptos. But I'm going to have gold and silver because fiat money is garbage. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Nobody buys gold anymore, but, we'll see about that. When the stock market crashes, and we'll see whether or not cryptos hold up during that time. EVGO back over 18. It's trying to push up now. That could get a breakout here soon. Another break if it can get through that 1850. But curling up there. Nice little doji star. Followed by 2 green candles. And PPSI just still holding above 9. Listen, if people want to sell all their gold and silver and push the prices of gold and silver down, I'll buy all of it. What has 2021 got to do with anything? Daniel B. Okay, what's the difference? What's the difference between that and, if the stock market crashes, people are going to sell Apple and they're going to sell Microsoft or whatever, Tesla. I don't understand how that is even an argument. That's just investing. If gold goes up in price, people will sell it. Like, okay, that's everything. It's the whole point of trading and investing. I don't know what you guys are in. You guys are trolling me hard right now. I ain't buying into yours and your trolling nonsense. You guys go on somewhere. Go mess with Hal. Hal likes to be messed with. I'm only responding to valid arguments now, not arguments from tweets. Got a little bull flag here on this 1 minute chart. That's nice for young people. Young people ain't got that much money. Most of the young people are on Facebook right now crying about how they don't make enough wages. So I don't know exactly what your point is by saying young people are going to not buy gold. Hell, they don't buy anything. And they buy shoes and clothes and whatever else. They don't invest. Like a small amount of the percentage of the young population and actually invest. Now, they have gotten there is quite a few of them, like Orlando, who has started, learning about the financial systems. But most of them, I mean, just look at TikTok. You think even 10% of the young people on TikTok are buying anything that's an investment? You're talking about a very small amount of people. Well, that's good. That's what I said. I don't care if people sell gold and silver, you know, then good. Make it cheaper. I don't know why you're arguing cryptos against gold and silver. I am not against either one. I love both cryptos and gold and silver. I've already said that, so you're not gonna get an argument out of me between the two. Which one's better? Neither is better. They both have their own purposes. Exactly, Jay Kratz. Cosmos ecosystem is the way to go. I'm glad you finally come around, Daniel B. I'm glad you pushing it. Glad you wisened up. Peter Schiff Jr. Hey, Peter Schiff's. Oh, are you talking about his actual son? Because his actual son does buy cryptos and NFTs. his son is really bullish on cryptos and NFTs, but he's super young. Or are you calling me Peter Schiff Jr.? Because I am definitely not Peter Schiff Jr. I love my gold and my cryptos together. Well, Sam has an allergic reaction to bitches in my chat, so he's just hanging out. He's got a bad allergy to One Life and Daniel B. Hey, yeah, man, Cosmos ecosystem, little princess story. Little princess story where you make some nice money. My gold will break my back hauling it to Virginia. You guys do realize, like, you can buy gold and not have to carry it. Kinesis Money has a gold backed crypto. This is what I'm talking about. So I'm finding these coins. Yeah, here. So there is the Gilver crypto, and these are Kinesis backs theirs. If you want to exchange it for the actual gold or silver, uh, they will honor it. As there's forget which mint is behind this. Oh, look at there. There's a debit card. Spend gold, silver, and cryptocurrency globally. Oh, look at that. Earn a passive yield on all gold and silver held. Ah, yeah, right there. Gold instantly purchase fully allocated gold and silver. So you can get it from the mint. They even have Kinesis emeralds. I'm not sure what that is. What is KVT? This is a new one they just added. What is this? Oh, it's the velocity token. Okay. So they have a new token. So as I've been saying for a long, long time, gold and silver should not be separate. They should be, or gold, silver, and crypto should not be separate and argued with each other against each other. They should be used with each other. So Beaches. Some beaches. PPSI starting to come back up a little bit. EVGO still pushing up. Very nice. Very nice run. And then my STR swing just still going sideways at the moment. So, not much else going on. Let's check the SPY here. And then we'll give a stream about 10 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, and you're not One Life or Daniel B, go ahead and get those in. And then we'll call it a day, as this market's just kind of going sideways because of the SPY. What is pick? So here's the new IPO that just came out. It looks like. Let me look at the daily chart. Doesn't say the amount of shares. It IPO'd at $8.50 a share, and it's right down where it IPO'd at. So they priced it. Oh no, it opened for trade at $10.20, but it was priced at $8.50, so it's back to where it was. I don't feel like doing the math. Let's see. 2 million. So this thing only has 2 million in float. So this is an IPO to keep on watch. I'm gonna throw it up there. And Blaze is another IPO. That was priced. Expected $16 range. But it came out about what? 19, ran up to 22, dropped off. Let's see. 6.2 million shares. So both of these very low float. We'll put them both on the watch list for tomorrow. I'm going to take Fossil off. Take that nonsense off. I'm going to take DWAC off. It's not been doing anything. I've been keeping an eye on it, but yeah, Blaze and Pick, they've sold off for now, but keep an eye on them for the next week. And if you're new and you don't know what an IPO is, it's initial public offering. So it's basically when a company goes public on the stock market. Only geriatric men buy gold. Fair enough. I mean, if that's your one example of why crypto would not work, is trying to go buy honey from an Amish person up in a mountain, that's not that big a deal. When everything else in the world is going to be on. I already spend my crypto at the grocery store. I've got Coinbase Visa card, so I can spend directly from my Coinbase account. I earn 4% back in Stellar Lumens, but I just switched it because they added AMP, so I'm earning 4% back in AMP. It comes from the bag behind the horse. Nice. Columbia, here, I'll get you the playlist to the trading lessons. Well, it's on the website. If you go to the website here, I'll just link that part of the website for you. But that video library, I did do a video on the Coinbase card. It's on the crypto channel. But there's the trading lessons from the website, or you can find the playlist. You can find the playlist on YouTube. It just says day trading lesson playlist, but Start with those first two on the Framework Fortune homepage, the starter guides. It's a part 1 and part 2. It's a little bit over an hour to watch both of them, but watch those first. You watch those first, you'll get a decent idea of everything. You'll start to know what I'm talking about, and then you can watch the rest of the videos that are more in depth on drawing trend lines. I have a trend line video, support and resistance. I have multiple of those videos. So start with the starter guides, then go into the rest of the library and watch those other lessons that go into more detail. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, I think I'm going to do an update too on the Coinbase card, because when I got the card, I did the video on the crypto channel talking about it, but I'm going to do an update video, and I might try to get it out today. I'm just so behind because of those the Spectrum internet issues I've had the last couple of weeks. So I'm trying to get caught up on everything, but I got to finish the last little bit of my taxes to get to the accountant for the end of the year here. I'm still in the process of closing on this house in Virginia. We were supposed to close the 5th. It is now the 6th. There's a problem with the deed to the right-of-way to the driveway that is getting worked out supposedly. I don't know, but I've been on the phone with mortgage brokers and my real estate agent and all kinds of stuff last couple of weeks. Like, I've just been swamped. So I know you guys have not seen me much on the website, but I will be on the website more as soon as I get through this tax part, which I'm almost done with, and hopefully closing here soon. I don't know. At this point, I told my agent I'm not going to hold my breath on them trying to get this deed. I'm not going to sit here and be locked up with my part of my money locked up for 6 weeks more, or however long it takes them to figure it out. So they got to the end of this week to figure it out, or we're dropping out of the deal, and I will be back on the hunt again for houses in Virginia. Oh, it's been a year with mortgages and real estates and real estate agents and everything. I've been trying to buy properties all year, and every single time it has failed, and I'm really annoyed by it. Oh, you're in Virginia, Elvis? I didn't know that, buddy. That's awesome. The techno prepper angle? What is the prepper techno angle? What does that mean? Do you think I'm like a doomsday prepper? Is that what you're trying to call me, Jay Kratz? Because if I get this house in Virginia, I will have a bunker. I will have a bunker, and it's almost totally off grid. All I gotta do is throw solar panels on it and a generator, and then I'll be off grid. And then I can hide up in the mountains, just trade my stocks and cryptos and my gold and silvers, and if the world crashes and burns, oh well, I'll be up in the woods. If the world doesn't and everything gets better, which would be a while for that happens, then I'll come out of my little Frodo domain, or what was the my Hobbit domain. Oh, I don't care about DB's. DB doesn't know anything about real estate, so I definitely ain't gonna listen to anything he's got to say about that. Nah, man, did you not? One Life, if you don't get on frameworkfortune.com, the my trailer home, what are you talking about? I listen, if you go on the website, I do want to start a hedge fund, but I wanted a decentralized hedge fund. We're going to Ruben, who's a part of the community. He's more on the crypto side of things. You'll see him more in the crypto live streams, but Ruben is researching how to build the Framework Fortune blockchain and the Fortune coin, if that's what we all vote and decide to name it. But you got to be a member of the website to be able to vote on proposals for what is going to happen with the future of Framework Fortune. But one of those ideas is a hedge fund and an academy for traders to go through and get paid in Fortune coin when they pass tests, and then when they are graduating the academy, they will be able to go into the decentralized hedge fund. So that is one of the first ideas on the agenda. But for now, we got to get the blockchain built and the coin and the tokenomics figured out. So. Popcorn or Crypto Rooster. I'm originally from Tennessee. I could have I do like Crypto Rooster though. Crypto Rooster is pretty neat. It's the Crypto Rooster. But Virginia is actually not as backwoods as y'all think. Virginia's got Virginia Beach. Washington, D.C. is right there, even though they don't consider themselves part of Virginia anymore. Um, it's more towards the Appalachian side where it's kind of backwoods and country, but that's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with the backwoods. The James River. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know the geography of Virginia that well. James River, Virginia. So okay, let me pull it up on maps here. I can tell you. I don't think so. If that's near Virginia Beach, that's on the... No, yeah, I'm not. No, Virginia, James River's on the whole other side over near Williamsburg, on the coast. Where we're looking at is not on the coast. It's right up against the border of Tennessee and all that. Yeah, West Virginia is the more country area. That's what I think Lauren's trying to say is y'all are thinking of West Virginia with trailers and all of that stuff. Virginia is not that. I mean, Virginia has legalized marijuana across the board, so they they're not as backwoods as you think they are. All right, well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. James River Moonshine. If they've got moonshine, I'd have not heard about it, but I'll definitely check it out if they do. Oh, you're saying trademark it. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, guys.
we'll see what happens with this. Let you guys know on the last strip. We should be good for the last strip tonight. Maybe out earlier than normal now that I'm somewhat on a schedule. But yeah, if you like the crypto stuff, we'll be live 4:30 Central on the Framework Fortune Crypto channel. Looking for to see what's going to happen and see if my swing trade there is going to rip or not, because I'm in a swing on my trading account. And if you haven't yet, go sign up for frameworkfortune.com. It is free. It's free. You have no reason not to sign up and join the community. And, you're getting in on the early stages. If we can get this blockchain up and running and the Fortune coin and all of that, it's going to be some big things for the Framework Fortune community in the future. So I say if, but more likely when, because once I get an idea, I usually don't let off of it until it happens. So we'll see. 5:30 Eastern. We should be good at 5:30 Eastern, Lauren, for the crypto stream. You're waiting for me to pay you to sign up? I ain't paying you anything, Jay Kratz. With if you wait till the coin comes out, maybe there might be some sign up bonuses for coins or something. I don't know. Who knows? We ain't got that far yet. We're still in the beginning stages, but looking to get this project moving pretty fast.